Can you please share with us some of the key timelines of Nutrilite's history?
Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Rehnborg. I'm president of the Nutrilite Health Institute, and I've been eating Nutrilite for almost 80 years. The question you ask is a huge one, and I think the very best answer to that would be to tell people to please purchase a copy of the Nutrilite Story book. It's relatively inexpensive, it's an ebook format, and it has a rich outline of all the history of Nutrilite. And I think people come away with a much better understanding if they can go back and understand the beginnings that go back over 100 years, back to China when my father lived in China and got his first ideas, to the United States when he developed the product and introduced it for the first time in the US, a plant-based supplement that was the first of its kind in the world marketplace. And how he learned how to sell that product by finding customers who had changed their lives, and they went out and sold the product. And then teaming up with Jay Van Andel and Rich DeVos, who had the idea that this product, this unique product, and the unique way that my father was selling it might be a very powerful method of marketing, which since has turned out to be true and is one of the most powerful methods of marketing today. So these two ideas of optimal health and supplementation, and the idea of people taking charge of their lives through a business opportunity with this powerful product for optimal health, is really a timeline that you really want to understand if you're really going to be successful in the Nutrilite business, and if you're going to be a happy customer using the product for a long period of time.
How has Nutrilite benefited your family over the years?
Well, as I said earlier in the last question, I've been eating the product for 80 years, so it's been a part of my life for my entire life. And of course, I've incorporated into the lives of my family and my friends, and it's made an extraordinarily important part of what I do. I think it's important to say it's more than just a product. It's really the concept of embracing optimal health, taking charge of your life in all of its aspects. And that means eating right, eating the best I can, but using supplementation to make sure my diet is perfectly balanced. It means getting lots of exercise on a daily basis. It means thinking positively about life. It means exercising. It means thinking good. It means finding something that you have passion about, which happens to be optimal health, as I realize that health is everything. And to be involved in this kind of business is extraordinarily satisfying, and to get people to take charge of their own lives is what my primary ambition and drive is in my life.
What is the meaning of the phrase, from the seed to the supplement?
Well, the seed to supplement statement, it really has to do with how we make our product from beginning to end. The importance of controlling every step of the operation. Now, the reason for that is my father recognized early on that his product was something that people were going to eat for the rest of their lives. And therefore, he had to know with absolute certainty that the product was safe, efficacious, and produced the same way each and every time. And the only way he could assure that was to have his own farms and to control the process from the very beginning, to the seeds he planted into the ground, to the ground itself in terms of having it be the most nutritious and organic for growing his seeds, and then to controlling the process all the way through the harvesting and into the laboratories, into the concentration and extraction techniques, to the finished product itself. Every step of the operation is monitored, so much so that we can take a box of Nutrilite, and people ask me, where did that alfalfa or where did that particular vegetable concentrate come from? We can go actually back to the fields that it was grown on to check its whole history from beginning to end. We think that's extraordinarily important, because the most important thing is that the product is safe, efficacious, and produced the same way each and every time.
What is the meaning of the phrase, product of the product?
Product of the product is what my father found at the very beginning was the best way to sell his product. You will find when you read the Nutrilite Story book, my father had a difficult time selling his product at first, and until he could find a customer who wanted to sell the product herself. But as soon as he got customers using the product and they began to achieve the results that he thought they would, they became excellent people to share the product. They were products of the product. I can't tell you how important this is, as modern day marketing strategy will tell you that people buy unique products of almost any kind, not because of literature or fancy ads and TV things, but because they know people who are using the product. They are products of the product. They see changes in people and they want to be a part of that, either from a business opportunity or from the product itself. So product of the product is really probably the most important aspect of sharing Nutrilite with the world.
Why do you suggest to follow the product recommender guidelines?
It's extraordinarily important once you have someone who's interested in the product. The first question they're going to ask you is, hey, Sam, I see what you're using and I like what I see, but what should I be using? Should I use the same things as you? And my answer then would be, no, you need to really take a look at your own life, your own eating habits, your own life stage. How old are you? What are your particular challenges that you face in your health? The product recommender is a tool that has been developed by Emily to be extraordinarily powerful usage here in Colombia. It's a very simple app that takes the customer through with the ABO's help to answer a series of questions to help establish exactly what the customer needs to provide them with the very finest in supplementation for their own personal use, and also give them guidance into other areas of optimal health that they should pursue.
What are phytonutrients?
If you had to pick out one thing that differentiates Nutrilite from all other products, it would be the high level of phytonutrients that are found in our products. Phytonutrients are those substances that are found in plant materials of various colors that my father theorized almost 100 years ago in China must be very important in human nutrition. Just a month or so ago, I attended a convention in Beijing, a international phytonutrient conference sponsored by China and Korea in Beijing. Scientists came from all over the world to participate, and it was totally on the subject of phytonutrients. Those are those colorful compounds that my father identified so many years ago. This is a brochure that we've published and put together here in Colombia that shows the various plant concentrates that are used in our Nutrilite supplements that are rich in phytonutrients. It's a wonderful tool to show the broad range of plant materials that are found in our products, identified in numbers and also by colors. And it is truly the key thing that differentiates our products, not only differentiates them, but makes them so wonderful, because phytonutrients now are the most intensively studied field of nutrition today. And at the conference in Beijing, the China Nutrition Society announced for the first time, leading the world in this, recommended daily intakes of phytonutrients. This is going to be a big topic of nutrition around the world in nutrition, and you should be proud to know that we've been leading this way for almost 80 years and 100 years in terms of idea. I think if I were to add, say, one thing that I think encompasses everything that we do and that our ABOs do is the recognition that health is everything. Health is our greatest asset. Sometimes we say health and wealth, but we basically say the health of the pocketbook, and that has to do with our business model of helping share our phytonutrient supplements with people all over the world. So health is everything. Health of the body with our Nutrilite supplements, health of the skin with our cosmetics, health of the environment with our household products that are biodegradable and good for the environment, the health of people less than fortunate than us, such as our 1x1 programs, our Little Bits program, which is such a huge program now that's spreading around the world to help children who are not getting adequate nutrition. This is extremely important to us because nutrition has just recently shown that if children don't have adequate nutrition in their diets through the age of 6, they will never be able to achieve their full potential in life. And so children are key to us, and that's why we have Little Bits program. That's why we do all of our charitable work around children. So yes, health is everything, and this is, I think, makes it extraordinarily rewarding for people to get into, because you're helping people to take charge of their life so they can have better health in everything that they do, and thereby achieve their individual potential and help make their environments safer, their people safer, their children safer, and lead and achieve their optimal potential, whatever it might be. Thank you.